Hi everybody, I wanted to briefly share about my recent radical hysterectomy. It's my hope that my story will help other women that are about to go through this, and maybe help Pilates teachers be able to understand the clients that are about to go through it, because it's a big mind, body, spirit issue happening, right? It's super emotional. You're scared to death. So how can you support your client in that? And then how do you support your client after the surgery when they're ready to come back? So 6 days ago, I had a radical hysterectomy. I have something called Lynch syndrome, which is a familiar gene increasing my rate of endometrial cancer, ovarian cancer, and colon cancer. So after many doctors wanting to do it right away, and I kept pushing them off for 3 years, I had found precancerous cells and was scared to death, and finally said, okay, it's time, let's get this done. So I just did it 6 days ago, laparoscopically, thank God. How am I feeling? After the surgery, I will say that there's tons of uncomfort with gas and bloating, because they're putting fluid and air in there so they can see with the scopes to remove the uterus, the cervix, and the ovaries. So all of that is still there, and it has to find its way into the intestines and then get out of the body. So there is a lot of burping and farting, and it's the best thing that ever happens to you because it's relieving all that pressure. So 6 days after, I feel like my belly is almost back to normal. The only symptoms that I'm feeling are slight headaches, and I was having, trouble with breathing. So what have I been doing as far as movement goes? Firstly, I've been resting a lot. I've been feeling the need to walk around. So I'm walking around the apartment. I was walking around the hospital. I just needed to get up and breathe. The third thing that was happening was just feeling like a heavy weight on my chest. And a lot of that I think is the anesthesia, maybe the anxiety. So I've been doing a lot of deep breathing, super simple, but remember that your diaphragm is one of your core muscles. It's your main core muscle, and that will affect your pelvic floor. And let me tell you, after hysterectomy, your diaphragm and your pelvic floor are very, very important. So even though I'm 6 days out of surgery, I've been focusing on just some big, deep breaths, right? Which is also lowering my anxiety and starting to tone my core muscles again without me even doing any exercises. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and hopefully this will help any of you that are about to go through a hysterectomy, or any teachers that will be teaching clients. Stay tuned, because as I start to get better, I'll post some exercises step by step through my healing process. Thanks for listening. Ciao.